For some reason, Jedi loves this little Lego laptop. I may have to get her her own.
Daddy.
That is Daddy's piece, yes. Anything to keep you playing from any of Daddy's computers.
Tap. Did he move? Uh-oh. Yeah.
I could open it. But that means you have to hand it over. Makeup! Well, I'm not going to do my own makeup.
Today we are going to get the rest of the stuff for our giveaway. So I'm excited. And then we can finally choose someone. And while I was telling you that, it's interesting because sometimes when I talk, I'm also thinking of something else. Do you guys do that? So it's probably not good because then I can't remember what I just said because I was too busy thinking of something else. Or something I'm saying prompts me into thinking something else. Like right now, as I was talking to you, I was also thinking, sometimes I'll have like a moment in the morning, like right now, Chris is watching Jedi downstairs and he still has maybe about 20 minutes before he starts TLDR. But anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking to Chris about this and I was wondering if my thought process is different, you know, because the other day I ate a lot, like to the point where I was just feeling, I ate so much, I was just like, you know, after Thanksgiving, after you eat a Thanksgiving meal, you're just so full and you don't feel sick, you're just full and you're like, I just want to sleep, you're like in a food coma, I think it's what they call it. Anyway, I had eaten more than I should have, I guess. I was full and I was doing the dishes, and as I was doing the dishes, I was just looking out the window and I just started feeling this incredible like guilt come over me. I wonder why other people aren't thinking this and why other people don't feel this way. Part of me wonders if maybe I'm just a very empathetic person and I'm just now learning that about myself. I just started thinking about all the children around the world or all the people that die of starvation. And even just to say it out loud makes me feel like a terrible person, you know, because it's like, here I am eating excess amounts of food and there's people all over the world dying of hunger. This goes back to the feeling of feeling alone and feeling like I'm alone in these thoughts. Sometimes an anxious person, even opening up an email, feels equivalent to going in a room or going in to be with a tiger. Or, you know, I'm paraphrasing, but when I saw that, I was like, yes, you get it. There's so many times when I get an email from someone and I physically can't open it. Like I'm so scared what the email is gonna say. And I physically can't open it. And when I read that, it was somebody writing about their own experience. I broke down crying like this because I'm like, yes, you get it. I'm not alone. Every time I get an email, it feels like I'm in a fight or flight situation. Your brain is fighting with itself. You know, part of you is telling you This is so silly. Why are you getting worked up over an email? I remember one time I even had like this horrible headache from just searching all day. Just trying to find someone like me. Chris says I have to be ready for TLDR in the next 5 minutes or so. Okay, I just remembered I want to talk about. I'll just say in here so I remember to talk about it the next time. But I wanted to talk about how sometimes I view my life as a painting. And you know how a painting is amazing. Like someone worked hard, you know, there's a lot of detail in it and it's beautiful. A lot of times when people are like, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful painting, you see it and you admire it and it's beautiful, you know. But then for me, the one that owns the painting, the life, all I see are like, okay, pretend you're walking by a painting and you accidentally scrape it, right? And you remember, oh no, there's that little scrape there, but nobody else sees it, but you know it's there and you remember it happening. So you instantly see all the imperfections in the picture or in the painting, and nobody else sees them, and all they see is this beautiful picture, this beautiful painting. But all I can see are those little imperfections that I see everywhere that nobody else notices. And I hate the fact that I notice those. So I'm trying to process on how to work on when I see something, not instantly see the imperfections. You know what that means? And when I see other people's lives and I think of them as a painting, I see them as beautiful, you know. I don't see those imperfections. I don't see any of those little scrapes. So why do I see those in my own painting, you know? Why can't I go by my painting as in my life? Why can't I go by it and just admire it and be grateful and be happy and, you know, and not dwell on those little scrapes? Yeah, so I gotta go.
I'm a rogue one. T-shirt wearer, death trooper guy. Wicket? They don't have Rogue One t-shirts for dogs that I know of. I didn't look. Do you want me to look? That's your shirt. It's got an R2-D2 and a Darth Vader on it. The Darth Vader skeleton is not quite accurate, though. By the time he was Darth Vader, he had lost a few limbs. That's yours.
I'm making pasta for dinner and Chris said the noodles looked like ear canals. I think he's right. Ew. Pero es color azul. Azul.
This is like a vat full of cottage cheese.
It's not all cottage cheese.
I'm gonna go ahead and contribute something to dinner. There you go, you can have mine.
Oh, God.
Well, if Mommy doesn't want it, do you? Thanks for taking a second right now to tap the like button before you watch our next story and for interacting with us across social every day. Your support is always appreciated, and if you'd like for us to keep sharing our daily story with you, we hope you pledge on geekfamilyfun.com. You'll get even more of what you love from us: advanced screenings, behind the scenes, and most importantly, you'll ensure that we can keep doing this for you. See you tomorrow!